I'm going to do a very quick live here because I'm about to take everybody out to eat again. All we do is eat here. My bed's a mess. You got to forgive me here. Got to forgive me, Father. This friggin' sheet, it keeps popping. It keeps popping out. There's nothing I can do about it. So we're just going to chill here. Anyway, it's because I'm a big man. I got big plans. I got big dreams. And I'm a big man. I live big. I eat big. I think big. Everything I do is big. And I suggest you all tell the truth. Who's really making money in the stock market? Come on. Come on. Retail lost 350 billion in 2022. Investors lost 460 billion in 2023 investing in S&P 500 stocks. I think everybody's losing their ass in the stock market. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I don't buy all these. Look, it's one or two things. All right, we're going to talk about it. It's one or two things. It's either people are making crumbs, which I believe. Okay, it's kind of like the casino syndrome. Let's talk about the casino syndrome. It's like a guy goes to the casino and he loses $100,000, right? He loses 150,000, whatever it is. Okay, and then he goes back to the casino, and one day he makes 500. Another day he makes 1,000, and he says to himself, "I'm making money." He's forgetting the fact that he lost 100,000. You see, I believe it's the same thing with people in the stock market. I believe what people do is it's because it happened to me. It happened to me too. I'm no different than any one of you. I took a beating with AMC. I am down friggin' insane amounts of money. And yeah, I've made money back here and there on certain things, but it's not the same amount of money that I'm down. So I understand the game because I played the game. And when you play the game, you understand the game. I think people, what it is they're in denial. That's what I think it is. I think most people they just have this, it's called the gambler syndrome. They have the gambler syndrome where they're down so much money that they just forget about it. They like lose track. They lose track of how much money they're down. And then they just say to themselves, okay, if I can make 500 back today, if I can make 300, like that Detective Pikachu. Hey, Father, I made 300 today. Guy's down like $80,000. He's down $80,000 on AMC. Hey, Father, I made $300 today. It's a effed up mentality, and this is what keeps Ken Griffin in power. You understand? This is what keeps Ken Griffin in power. This is what he wants. He wants what's called the bloodbath. Okay, where they make all this money, the hedge funds, they absolutely destroy us, and then they throw us a little bit of crumbs. They say, "You like crumbs?" It's like a mouse. You know, a mouse where you throw the mouse cheese, and the mouse is like, "Thank you. Can I have a little cheese?" That's what you're all mouses. You're all mice. That's what you are. You're mice. Okay. What I'm trying to do for 2024 is I'm trying to change the thinking process of all of you mother effers. And it's a very hard process. I don't know if I could do it. Look, my mind is already set on big, gigantic, enormous goals. My mind. But it seems like your minds, a lot of you people are just looking to be mice. You're looking for little cheese. You're not looking for the whole bakery. You just want little crumbs, little cheese. Can I just please have $100? I'm down 100,000. I'm down 100,000, but can I please have $100? This is your mentality. You understand, Elizabeth? Why don't you just keep things simple? You ever hear of something called, listen to me, it's a very simple thing, okay? Occam's razor. Okay, I don't know if you ever heard of that expression before, but sometimes the most simplest explanation, Occam's razor, the most simplest explanation is the right explanation. Okay, if you keep losing in the stock market over and over and over again, the most simplest explanation is you're never going to really win in this thing. It's like, give the F up. Yes, give up. The stock market sucks. Big rhinoceros bull stack. Okay, and it's the same thing. Yeah, I finally. Well, I didn't shave it completely. There's a if you look, there's actually a little peach fuzz there. I got a little peach fuzz going on there. A little peach fuzz. Yeah, looking a little bit like the Gremlins, you know. But anyway, listen. Anyway, I'm just trying to make a simple point here. This is not a complicated conversation. It's a really simple conversation. Okay. I would rather win. I know all of you think I'm a psycho. I would rather win all the time. Doesn't that sound like a better proposition? I would rather win all the time than hope and pray that I'm going to win one time out of 100. Okay. Bruce, I'm going to tell you something, Bruce. I'm going to tell you something. Listen to me very carefully, Bruce. And I know you're not going to accept it because you're a stubborn mother effer. Okay, everybody says the same things that you say, Bruce. This is what Bruce says. I'll read his comment. Let me read it. And the reason why I want to read Bruce's comments because it's very popular. This is what everybody says. Maybe you lost money on stocks because you bought trash companies like AMC. Okay, this is the general consensus of how everybody thinks that the only reason why people lose money in the stock market is because they buy garbage trash companies. So explain this to me, Bruce. Why did investors, right, lose 460 billion this year, Bruce? 2023 investing in stocks such as Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson, Chevron, S&P 500 company stocks. S&P 500. They lost 460 billion effing dollars. Okay? Again, this guy, Detective Pikachu, he's so proud of himself that he made 300. The guy's down 80,000. He's down $80,000 in AMC. And this goes back to the conversation I was having in the beginning of this live stream. This is the mentality of most people. The mentality of most people. I don't want to be Lou. Can I? All right. Extra creamy. Can I tell you what happened with my haircut? Look, okay. Can I tell you what happened? I know you're not going to believe me, but I'm going to tell you the truth. The woman is getting, really old now who does my hair. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. And, I have a lot of respect for her. She's starting to get dementia. Okay. She's all messed up. They know it at the hair salon. And I just think because she's been there for so many years, out of respect, they're kind of just letting her still cut hair. But it's getting to the point now where she can't do it no more. She can't. So what happened was she literally like messed up my whole hair. She destroyed my head. Okay, the woman like had a feast. You know the way the hedge funds had a feast on retail. She had a feast on my hair, and it looked like I made the first video on it. I don't know if you saw it, but I made the first video where I said I got it was entitled. You should look it up. I got the worst haircut of my life. So what happened was I looked like the Gremlins. I looked like friggin' Bert's brother Ernie or whatever. I had this whole big stack of hair on my head, and she shaved all of this. She went too high. I told her I just wanted her to go from here to like here. Shave my and then that's it, and then blend it in, right? So she shaved she went all the way up to here. Then she left this big gigantic chunk of hair on me. I looked like a friggin' psycho. So I just basically told her, I said, look, like, I don't know what to tell you. I want to keep a little peach fuzz. I didn't want to go all bald. It was just a psychological thing. I didn't want to go all bald. I said, just shave this friggin' thing down a little bit. And she did. And that's it. That's how the haircut turned out the way it turned out. I got to do a video, Michael. You're right. Last time I checked, Michael Carter, XRP was at 63 cents. Hey, let me hold on. I'll check it right now. I'll be right back. Okay. Stay right here. I'm back. So XRP right now is actually at 62 cents. It's at 62 cents. Can we all be realistic with XRP? Can we be real? Who believes on this live stream that Lou is right about XRP? Who believes that XRP is going to 20,000 or for that matter, 500 or for that matter, $10? Who believes this? Okay. Because if you believe it, you need to go to a place. Don't be afraid. It's called Bellevue. Okay. Don't be afraid when they give you a shot of 1,000 milligrams of Thorazine. Don't be afraid when they put you in a straitjacket. They're going to bring you into a nice white padded room. Don't be afraid. Just cooperate with them and go inside. I'm not going to buy XRP, Detective Pikachu. Look, listen, I explained to you, I don't know how many times I don't know how many times I have to explain this to all of you. Okay. Look, I took a chance in the stock market, okay, and I've realized that this stock market is way too effing corrupt. Now, I get it. You don't want to hear it. That's fine. I get it. I'm not here to force you. I can't change the way that you feel, but I just feel the stock market is too corrupt. And I look on this is what works for me. Look, I've always bought gold my whole life. I have a tremendous amount of gold. Now, the funny thing is, Lou is talking about gold. You know what I find so funny? I'm going to just touch on this very quickly before I go into other things, right? I have been talking about gold for 3 years straight. I've been talking about gold. Okay, everybody told me I'm a psychopath. They say gold sucks. It's being shorted by the hedgies. It's a waste of time. It's going down. All this shit, right? Now Lou talks about gold, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Lou, you're a genius, man. You're onto something really big with gold." I mean, the guy. Listen, you want to know why Lou is talking about gold and silver and precious metals? Listen, it's because he knows deep down in his heart that he made another mistake. He made another mistake with XRP, and he knows he's screwed. So he has to cover his ass somehow. So he's like, look, you know what? Let me talk about a real, actual asset, which is gold. And he talks about it. Listen, let's be clear. Let's be crystal clear. Gold has nothing to do with XRP. There's no connection. Gold is a real asset. XRP is shit. Okay, and there's no connection. Absolutely no, XRP doesn't even follow Bitcoin. Okay. XRP doesn't even follow Bitcoin. So, Lou, stick with like what you do best. Stick with dark meat. Stick with shit. Okay. Stick with that and leave gold for people like me. You understand? Gold is for the real men, the real assets. You go stick with the bullshit. You go stick with the Fugazi shit. Okay. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Now moving forward. Okay. I've always been a person my whole life. I know you don't want to accept this. My whole life, I've only put my money in three places. Are you ready? Gold. I've always been cash. I know you're going to say the dollar is toilet paper. It's not backed by gold anymore. Not since President Nixon. I get all of that. And it's toilet paper. It's nothing. It's going to be gone soon, the dollar, and it's just going to be all kinds of a world cryptocurrency that's going to run each country or whatever the case may be. Each country's got their own cryptocurrency. I get it, but let me just explain to you. Whatever you want to say, none of that shit happened yet, and cash has always been king to me. That's it. Okay. I understand that's what Lou says, and that's what everybody says on the internet, that the dollar will be worth nothing. It's toilet. And I'm not saying I don't, to a certain degree, I agree with you because it is not backed by gold anymore. But I will tell you this. I don't know. I just keep things simple in my life. I keep things simple in my life. Cash is just universally accepted everywhere. That's it. It's king. No matter what you want to buy, no matter. I never had one person ever tell me in my life. Listen to me. I never had one person ever tell me I don't accept cash. A matter of fact, people prefer cash because there's always problems with checks. Checks bounce. You understand? Checks bounce. Okay. And credit cards, there's problems with that too, because people have the right with credit cards to cancel their payment. I don't know if you know this. Like someone could walk into a store. I'll give you an example. Ready? And they could get a service done. Like they could go, whatever, shave my balls, shave my head, give me a bikini wax, right? Okay. And then after the service was provided, right, they could go home and they could call up American Express and say, they didn't provide me with that service the way I liked it. And it was terrible. I want to cancel my payment. So credit cards, there's problems. Okay. So the thing is that cash, there's no problems. Cash, there's no problems. People love cash because you know what? There's no way that they will ever have to return that money. Cash is final sale. Now let's be honest with each other. What business accepts XRP? Can we be honest? Can we all be honest with each other? No business accepts XRP. No business. None. Okay. That's the bottom line, Lou. That's the bottom line, all you people that believe in this friggin' Ripple. No one accepts it. No one. Maybe if you go to another country, I don't know, maybe Japan, and you go get a friggin' I don't know, You go get some Japanese friggin' steak. I don't know what to tell you. You get a little sushi. You get a little friggin' octopus. Maybe they accept XRP. Okay. But in America, nobody accepts XRP. Okay. Everyone accepts cash. So what is your point, Apefather? My point, cash is king. That's my point. Cash is king. I've been saying it from the beginning. I'm sorry. Now, all of you can disagree with me. Cash is king. Gold is king. Gold is a great safe haven asset. And I believe that gold is the true hedge against inflation, against the stock market, against any type of a catastrophe, a world catastrophe. Gold is the greatest hedge. And gold is going to wind up going, in my opinion, over 4,000 an ounce. All right. Now, with that said, Redbox Detective Pikachu was Teddy Zane. Detective Pikachu. I made videos about this. I only got involved with Redbox because of Teddy Zane. That's it. Teddy Zane convinced me. He was like, you don't understand. If every ape we just get into this thing and we just buy like 10 shares in this Redbox, this thing is going to have the major short squeeze. And at first I didn't believe it, but I kept seeing Redbox go up. I kept seeing it go up. $2, $3, $5, $7, $8, $10. It was this garbage piece of shit company just wouldn't stop going up. And yeah, Teddy Zane convinced me. I listened to Teddy on that one, and I got into Redbox, and I lost like 7,000 on that play. I lost $7,000. Thank God I had Amazon. I made videos on this. I bought Amazon, I bought Tesla, and I bought UXIN. And I made money on those three plays. And I not only got my 7,000 back, but I made a nice profit. So yeah, I lost money on Redbox, but I made money back on other places. So again, it's fine. Look, the biggest problem with me, if you want to know the truth, is AMC. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty well on everything else. I'm doing well on DWAC. I'm doing well on GameStop, and I'm actually going to do a lot better because I believe that Trump will win the presidency November 2024, and I believe DWAC is going to go to $500 a share. And at that point, mother effers, I'm going to be dancing in the street like a friggin' maniac. I'm going to be screaming, "Oh, what a feeling to be dancing naked in the street!" Because at that point, it's time to go streaking, mother effers. Okay. But we have to wait till November 2024 for that. Okay. I think DWAC is going to be my gold play. DWAC is going to be the winning play. That's what I feel. Again, I'm not giving anyone financial advice. Was it Teddy convinced you like someone convinced you to get a haircut? But no, the thing extra creepy. Look, I'm a very respectful guy. You understand? I'm not like Lou. You know how Lou steals money from senior citizens? Okay. I actually respect senior citizens, and I have a lot of respect. Okay. So the problem is I'm too nice of a person, if you want me to tell you the truth. I saw she was messing up my haircut. I should have stopped her. I should have, but like you just don't have the balls. Like I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to be rude. Like she was messing up my hair bad. She was shaving it too high. I was gonna tell her, no, you're going too high. Stop. And she wouldn't stop, and she completely destroyed my hair. But I'm not gonna use her again. That's it. I listen. What are you gonna do? She has dementia. The poor woman. The poor woman has dementia. What's up, Back to the Future? My brother is here. The one and only is here. Back to the Future 99. Yeah, I was just telling the story Back to the Future. Look at my hair. I'm like freaking like Lou. I'm like bald here. Uh, I went to get my haircut done, and the poor woman that I've been going to for a very long time, she unfortunately is getting dementia. I think she might even have it. It's either it's starting, or let's just say it's very close. They see it. The owner of the store sees it, and she completely destroyed this very beautiful woman. She's a good woman. I have a high level of respect for her. I feel bad for her. I feel bad. I didn't want to embarrass her. I didn't want. I should have said something. She was messing up my hair. She was going to a. I told her stop right here. I said shave it right here. Stop it. And she look how high she went. Look. I told her to stop here. She went, look how high. Look, she went all the way here. She shaved my whole friggin' head. So that was it. What am I going to do? It don't look bad. Thank you, Back to the Future. My kids are even making fun of me. Everybody's making fun of me. I think someone online said I look like Bert's friggin' brother, Ernie or whatever. I don't know. Everyone's I can live with it. Listen, well, it is what it is. Listen, there's nothing I can do about it. It's got to grow back. So I just, you know what it was? It was psychological. I just wanted to have a little hair left. As you can see, look, I just have a little tiny hair left. I couldn't look. I could have just took it all off. Look, I could have took it all off, but I said, let me just leave. Let me leave a little peach fuzz just for security, so I can just do this. Like, oh yeah. I hope it doesn't grow back. You're mean, Detective Pikachu. Horrible human being. What's up, Real Aqua? Oh my God. Did you see Gavin Newsom just passed free health insurance for all illegal immigrants in California? You're going to get me, really. I agree now. I'm trying to stay calm. My wife, Jennifer, I know you don't want to hear this, okay? My wife, Jennifer, worked for many, many years, paid her taxes, and, how was she repaid when she got stage 4 breast cancer? You know how she was repaid? She got turned down for Social Security disability. For some reason, people have this impression, I don't know online, they're like, your wife got Social Security, you live off of Social Security. No. My wife got turned down. I made a video. I showed the letter. I called out that piece of shit, that guy CryptoFan, who was so convinced that I was living off my wife's Social Security. She got turned down. And the reason why she got turned down was because she stopped working, my wife, in 2009, and she had pains at the time. She didn't know what it was. And she stopped working. And then by the time that she got actually diagnosed was many, many years later. I think of cancer, she got diagnosed in 2015, but it became, I think, stage 4 in 2017. So the thing is that once it became stage 4, she applied for Social Security disability, and they said that she waited. I guess that she didn't work for a long. She's been working. My wife was actually working for like 15 years in her life. She paid all of everything, taxes, Social Security, but they turned it down. They turned it down because they said that when she stopped working in 2009, and then when she applied for Social Security disability, it was too long of a period. It was too much of a lapse, and my wife got turned down. And then you get these fucking illegal immigrants. Okay, they come into our country and they get everything. I can give you so many stories on this. I actually met somebody once. I don't know. I think an ad might be coming on here. I don't know. But anyway, I'll just keep talking. I met somebody once who was an illegal immigrant, and he was a friend of a friend. And he was a nice person. I mean, nothing wrong. She was a beautiful person. She cleaned houses. And she did an excellent job. Listen, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but I remember she was telling me, she had a house. She got a house. This is an illegal immigrant, and somehow I don't know how she got it. I have no idea, but she got actually like money for a house. I don't know how she got it, and she got free health care. She got food stamps. And I'm just like, what the FUCK is going on here? Where an illegal immigrant can come into our country and they can get free health care, free food, free housing. And our vets, our veterans, they can't even get the right care. They can't get, these are people who served our country. They served our country. They can't even get friggin' medication. They can't see a doctor. G-Dog, God bless your mother, man. My heart goes out to you and your family. God bless. I don't know why people feel that I would lie about my wife, brother. There's no reason. Listen, I don't even want to talk about this. My wife is going through a lot of things right now. It's, to be honest with you, man, it's starting. There's certain things setting in. I don't talk about it anymore. Thank you, Back to the Future. I love you. I love you, brother. God bless you, G-Dog, and your family. Thank you, G-Dog. there's certain things setting in now that I've been noticing in terms of like memory and in terms of cognitive abilities. There's certain things that I'm starting to see with my wife. It's very scary, but she's very strong and she keeps fighting and she does everything in her power to fight and fight and fight. And God bless her. She's a very strong woman. I mean, she's been battling this since 2017, man. She's been battling stage 4 breast cancer since 2017. I don't know why you think it's fake, Detective. I wish it was fake. Detective Pikachu, I wish it was all fake. I really do, brother. I wish that there was some kind of a way that I could just take her cancer away, brother, and just, make it all disappear. She's the mother of our children. We have 2 children here. She's the rock of our family, but it's starting to get to her now. It's she's not the same. God bless her. All right, I'm not going to keep justifying that my wife is going through something. I'm not going to justify it. You can believe whatever you want to believe. You guys are crazy, man. Detective Pikachu, you're talking crazy again, brother. Just stop talking like a psychopath. Thank you, Back to the Future. God bless you, brother. I love you. God bless you, Back to the Future. So getting back, look, you're making me think of another subject now. I was thinking about something else, but now you're making me think of illegal immigrants. I'm very, very, very angry with this illegal immigrant situation in our country. I am very angry about it. It's a disgrace. Okay. Look, America is the greatest country in the world. And I have no problem, listen to me, with people coming into America, but they have to come through a legal process. Because, listen, you don't know anything about these friggin' people. You have no idea. Their family members could be friggin' you know, assassins, drug dealers, who have no, you don't know what's going on. They got to go through a legal process. Okay. That's it. We need to do a full background check. We need to know everything about them. They got to go through a legal process. And then, yes, if they go through the legal process, they come into the country. God bless. God bless. America was built on immigrants. America was built on immigrants. But again, they had to come into the country legally. That's it. And I don't understand why these freaking people in California, these freaking a-holes, like, why doesn't people understand you cannot in any way, shape, or form support illegal immigrants? They have to be deported. That's it. I hate to say Trump was right. Look, I know a lot of people got on Trump big time because, the portion thing, they were like, oh my God, how could you do this? It's very simple. If you are not a legal immigrant, you got to get out of America. Get out. That's it. Come back through a legal process. And another thing, learn how to speak English. Oh my God. People get so insulted. Like, I was watching that movie. You ever see that movie, Do the Right Thing, with Spike Lee? And there was Radio Raheem. Remember Radio Raheem? And he goes into the store, the Asian convenience store. Remember, he was like, "What's the date on those batteries?" And they're like, "Marcha." He's like, "March, mother effer. Speak English, March." It's true. Though. It's like people come into this country, they don't want to learn English. You got to learn English. Yes. Look, we are the richest country. We are the richest country in the world. And I cannot believe that there are still homeless people in our country. I just can't believe it because it just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I just don't understand how it's possible. How could there be people homeless? We're the richest country in the world. Look, we could talk all day about this. We need better leaders. You understand? Trump was a great leader. We need better leaders. Trump was all for helping the vets. You understand? Trump was all for our vets. We need better leaders. Where you vote in coconuts, you understand? When you vote in people who care more about illegal immigrants, like, in my opinion, Joe Biden, okay, against my opinion, than he does about Joe Biden sends all this money to all these other countries. billions and billions and billions of dollars while our vets need help. Okay, while there's homelessness is a major problem in our country, and you're going to be sending out all this money to friggin' other countries, like, listen, nah, I could talk all day about this. That's what I'm saying. Let's just let's just leave it at this. Okay, let's just leave it at this. We need better leaders. Let's go, Brandon. Trump 2024. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. With that said, another major problem in our country, and I know you don't want to accept it, is the stock market. Look, we have the greatest country in the world. I am a patriot. I am proud to be an American. But when it comes to the stock market is the biggest embarrassment, in my opinion. It's a disgrace. Look, I'm done. Like, with the except, you know why people don't understand? They say, "Hey, Foley, you always say you're done with the stock market, but you always talk about DWAC." I talk about DWAC because I connected to Donald J. Trump. That's why I talk about DWAC. I connected to Trump. Okay. As far as like AMC is concerned, look, I have an idea for AMC. I know nobody wants to hear it, but I actually think I have the answer. I actually think I have the answer, the true catalyst that AMC needs. And I know nobody wants to hear it, but AMC Las Vegas Casino. I know Back to the Future wants to hear it. He wants this just as much as me. Back to the Future wants this just as much as I do. I love Back to the Future. Stock market is great. Look, AI science guy. You know what I'm going to do one day? You know what I'm going to do? One day when I complete my goal, you're going to see I'm going to do it. I know nobody believes I'm going to do it. I will have a Las Vegas casino. I know none of you believe it's going to happen, but I'm going to shock all of you. Probably in 2024. I'm going to shock probably by the end of 2024. But here's what I'm going to do. We're all going to meet up. I'm telling you right now, I want you to remember this live stream. I want you all to remember the live stream. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to offer everybody who thinks the stock market is great. I'm going to offer everybody to come to my casino. So what I'm going to do, come to my casino, bring me your portfolio, is what I'm going to tell all of you. And I really want, I might even offer money. I might even do a big, gigantic money giveaway. I'm serious. I'm going to do this one day. And I'm going to film it. We're going to make a video on it. Okay. And the whole thing is this. If anybody could prove that they've done better than me, okay, that's all you have to do. Get one person to come down, bring their portfolio. And if anybody does better than me, okay, I'll give them like $1 million. Not now, but I just want to be clear. This is not now. This is after I complete my casino project. Okay. Not now. Okay. But no one's going to be able to do it. Okay. Because the stock market sucks. Okay. You're all delusional. Yeah. I don't know what, listen to me. What makes you think the stock market is so great? You know what the stock market is? You know what the stock market is? Okay. It's like the movie The Lost Boys. You ever see The Lost Boys? Ken Griffin is a vampire. He's a vampire. Ken Griffin has said on the record that he sets the prices of stocks based on his own feelings. He said this on the record. How do you feel about that? The guy controls the stock market, you psychopathic lunatics. It's not that Ken Griffin is a smarter man than me. Ken Griffin has what's called a monopoly. Okay. Again, I have to say it's all alleged. I gotta protect myself here, but it's the truth. I mean, we know it's the truth, but Ken Griffin has a monopoly. He can't lose. You understand? It's like you're trying to compete with someone who knows who's on his payroll, who knows who he controls. He controls all the payment for order flow platforms. He controls the dark pools. He controls your buy orders. He could do anything he wants. This guy could do whatever he effing wants. And this is where I just feel like, don't you, is it that you're ignorant? Is that all of you dumb? Why do you want to put your money in a place that is controlled? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to have your money in a place that's not controlled? Like, in other words, it's controlled by you. There is no Ken Griffin. There is no payment for order flow platforms. There is no dark pools. And you might say, well, where is that Las Vegas? Where is it? It's Las Vegas, baby. That's what I was about to say. Las Vegas, Nevada, casinos. That's where it's at. And what's so sad is that if all of you would allow me the chance, okay, I want to fund this with my own money. Again, I am not asking, I want to go on the record. I am not asking for a solicitation of any investment. I want to open the first Las Vegas casino with my own money. Okay. But you might be like, but how are you going to do that, Apefather? I say it all the time. I have to get, look, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I have to get 1 trillion views. 1 trillion views. That's the key. Okay. Of videos over 1 minute, live streams. I got to get 1 trillion views. Now, what makes Back to the Future so great is he's helping me expedite this. In other words, when he gives me that dollar, see, Back to the Future understands it's for entertainment purposes only. He understands it's a tip for entertainment purposes. But again, super chats are a part of my income. Super chats is a part of my income, no different than YouTube ad revenue. And if enough people gave me tips for entertainment purposes only, I mean, what did we have at one point? What, 10 million AMC apes in our movement? Could you imagine if we just 1 million? Could you imagine if just 1 million apes came to my live streams and they were all giving $1, $2, $3? Before you know it, millions and millions and millions of dollars could be raised. And what it does is it's called a vote of confidence. You're like, hey, Father, we want you to be the first retail investor. We want you to be the first AMC ape to go into Las Vegas, baby. And then I told Back to the Future, and I'll tell all of you the same plan. Once I open the first casino, once I am a success, once I make my mark, I want to bring all of my retail brothers and sisters with me. Thank you, Back to the Future again. Why can't everybody be like my brother, Back to the Future? I love this guy. If everybody was like him, man, it would be this project would be friggin' done. Like probably tomorrow. I love this guy. I love you, Back to the Future. So I just don't understand. Do you see how simple it is? Like, listen to me. It's such a simple process. Did you see what he just did? Did you see what Back to the Future just did? Again, where are all my retail brothers and sisters? Where the F are all of you? I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach you. We need all of my AMC Ape brothers and my AMC Ape sisters to come to these live streams. And like I said, support the Apefather because the Apefather has the big vision. I have the big V, baby. V for victory. And what is that big vision? F the stock market. That's the big vision. Here it is. You want to hear the big vision? F the stock market. F the cryptocurrency industry. Open a new doorway. Open a new doorway of opportunity. Is this true? Did Detect Pikachu give me 99 cents? It can't be possible. Am I seeing things? I can't believe it. It can't be possible. Why would you give me 99 cents, Detective Pikachu? You hate me. I don't know. I think I'm losing my mind here. Detective Pikachu is giving me 99 cents. That's pretty crazy. I'm like blown away here. Hold on. It's a crazy thing. I can't control this stupid. Hold on a second here. Why is this thing not working? This thing's going crazy here. Hold on, guys. All right. Back to the Future is the man. I just don't understand why Detective Pikachu gave me. I believe it's Detective Pikachu. I just tired of your begging. Okay. Detective Pikachu, thank you. Okay. Thank you for your support. And Back to the Future, thank you for your support. I actually think that I did a miracle today. I'm going to make a video about this, Detective Pikachu. I am going to make a video about this. When this live stream is done, I'm going to say, I convinced my biggest effing hater to give me a super chat. Okay. Detective Pikachu, you just earned yourself a video. You earned yourself a video. So after this live stream is done, I will make a video because I think that's an accomplishment. If I can convince that, if I can convince, I think right now the catalyst for the V for Victory project just happened. If I can convince Detective Pikachu, who hates me more than life itself, to give me a friggin' super chat, I think we're on to something here. Nice one, Detective Pikachu. Vladimir Pussy, you're next. Here's some for fries. Can I just say this on the record? Listen, I have been making food videos. Okay, I've been making food videos for the last 3 years. Guys, will you stop saying that I'm using super chats for food? Stop that shit. I don't need $1, or $2 or whatever it is, so I could go buy friggin' McDonald's or whatever I'm gonna buy. Guys, I have plenty of money to buy food. I am using money right now, I'm saving it. I want the V for Victory project to happen. And the thing is that it could happen sooner than all of you actually imagined if everybody just does what Back to the Future and what Detective Pikachu does. But look, here's the thing. All right. I think the problem is this. I think the problem is people say, by me giving you a super chat, Apefather, it just benefits you. In other words, there's no benefit. I'm not benefiting in any way, shape, or form. Okay. This is why you think very small. And probably it's a result of your friggin' bowls being tidy. I'm going to say this to you again. It's not complicated to understand. Okay. I want all of you to eventually come with me and take a piggyback ride in Las Vegas casinos. But it has to be done in a certain way. I just don't understand why all of you can't just understand this. In every great movement, there has to be one person who starts it. In every great movement. Okay. How Donald Trump started Make America Great Again. You understand? There has to be one person. I say this all the time. Neil Armstrong had to be the first man who stepped on the moon. It's not like you had a million people who stepped on the moon at the same time. Okay. So it's the same concept with this new movement, the V for Victory Las Vegas movement. I have to be the first one because, hey, listen, if any one of you want to, if you want to spend all your time on YouTube like I do, and if you want to start your own movement, do it. But right now, I'm the one doing it. And that means that I'm the one starting the movement. So how it works is it's very simple. Okay. You have to have faith in me. I know none of you do. You have to, well, Back to the Future does it. Apparently, Detective Pikachu does too. You have to have faith in me and you have to believe. You have to believe. You have to believe that once I get the power, once I open up the first casino in Las Vegas, that I will meet with a top securities firm and I would say, I want to start an offering. Okay. I want to get all of my retail brothers and sisters involved in casino number 2, casino number 3. And it has to be approved by the SEC. That's the thing. Before I could offer anything to anybody, the SEC has to approve it. That's the key. So, but we can't get there yet until I first make a mark for myself, until I first get the power. So it's up to you. If you don't have the faith in me, you don't have the faith in me. What can I tell you? Back to the Future. Say hi to Jen and the family. I definitely will, brother. Jen loves you, by the way. Everybody, even my kids know about you. Back to the Future. My daughter talks about you. She's like, Back to the Future 99 is such a great person. She says it all the time. I'll give you a super chat once you get an MBA. You probably still won't do it. I'm a few credits away from a BA. I'm a few credits away. I'm like right there. I'm going to get an MBA. I'm going to get a master's. I hear everybody wants to go eat. I hear them at the door. All right, look, we did a live stream here for over 44 minutes. Now I want everyone to know this is my second live stream for the day. I'll make it up Okay, lost live streams because people said to me, "Hey, Father, you said you were going to do 4 live streams the other day. I just did 2. This is number 2, and guess what? I'm going to do more. All right, I plan on definitely doing more tonight, but I'm going to end the live stream now. V for victory. Once again, I want to thank, if you can believe it, Detective Pikachu. I'm going to make a video, Detective Pikachu, right after this live stream. Watch the video. It's dedicated to you. I want to, of course, thank Back to the Future for his continued support. I love you, brother. Everything I said on the live stream, remember, it is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is entertainment purposes only, but we can make it happen, baby. V for victory. I'm glad you made the live stream too, Back to the Future. I'm sorry, John. I got to run. I know you just got here, but I will be doing a lot more live streams later today. Take care. Hasta la vista, baby.